Can you solve this SQL practice problem? Our prompt is, a couple was to be married and wanted to bring together their finances. The wife wanted to only include purchases from January 1st, 2024 and before because she made some large embarrassing purchases after that. The husband wanted to remove anything that included gambling in his purchases. Combine their purchases together based on those criteria. Include all columns in the output and order on purchase date and purchase ID descending. Now I'm just a lowly data analyst, but it doesn't seem like this marriage is getting off to a good start, but let's look into the data anyway. Let's come down here and preview our data. First, we have this wife purchases table that has the purchase ID, purchase date, description, and amount. And then we have all of the same info for the husband in the husband purchases table. First, let's worry about the wife's purchases. The prompt wanted us to pull in every single column, so we'll put all 4 columns in our select statement. Our data, of course, will be coming from the wife purchases table. And then the one criteria that the wife wanted was to only include purchases from January 1st, 2024 and before, and we will use this where statement to accomplish that. Now for the husband, we'll pull the same 4 columns into our select statement. We will pull this data from the husband purchases table, and then the husband's request is that we don't pull any purchases in that include gambling, so we will pull where description is not like gambling, so this will make it where none of the purchases from the husband purchases table have the word gambling in the description. Now to pull all of this data into one output, we will use a union all. A union all joins data, but it joins it kind of top to bottom instead of left to right like a join might do. So this is going to pull all of this information from the wife's table, and then it's going to stack it on top of all of the information from the husband table, so we basically have a new table that combines all of their purchases. For this problem, we aren't worried about duplicates, but if you were going to union 2 sets of data that might have duplicate rows, you could always use a union instead of a union all to get rid of those duplicates. And then last, we will order by purchase date and then purchase ID descending because that's what the prompt told us to do. Now let's come up here and run our code. And things are looking pretty good here to me. Let's check our answer. And yay, we did it. I don't know if a SQL practice problem will save this marriage, but it will definitely help you become a better data analyst. I did this question on Analyst Builder. Some of the questions are free, some of the questions aren't. Use code Elijah25 for 25% off your first purchase.